Hello everyone, welcome to another spiritually guided message. We're going to get started here. Spirit, please, can you clear the energy? Can you allow me to channel the proper messages? Can you allow this to reach the correct audience? And may you please protect me from any low vibrational energies as I channel through it. Thank you so much. Gratitude. I've kind of been having trouble figuring out what the message is for now. I was looking at expectations. I was looking at conflicts in potentially a team. But nothing has been like really clear. So we're just gonna try it and see what comes through. I'm hearing freedom. I'm hearing freedom. Spirit, can you tell me what my collective needs to hear today, right now? Whoever's watching this, whoever this reaches, what do they need to hear? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so first thing first, it wasn't the first card, but okay. It wasn't the first card, but it definitely came up upright, and that is the Devil card. So I think freedom is right. You know, there's something you're needing to free yourself from. What this is, we're gonna have to figure out. It's almost like, oh, and I was instantly drawn to this like rocky ship in the back. It's like you're trying to figure out, it's like you're trying to balance things, but you're trying to balance things that you know you're not supposed to hold anymore. With the rocky ship back there, yeah, it's like you're holding on to stuff that's making you too heavy. You know how sometimes in movies or whatever, it's like, we're too heavy, we gotta throw things off board. I think you have to throw some things off board instead of holding on to these and juggling these pentacles. I think you have to throw some things off board, and there's something that you're not quite freeing yourself from. We have the Ace of Swords and the Sun sideways. So holding on to these things is currently blocking your freedom. It's blocking your new beginning. It's blocking your clarity. It's like you can't seem to escape confusion, and you're being called to come out of this. Like, this gives me kind of like Vice energy. It's like you're fighting. This was on top, but it was already flipped. It's like you're fighting giving up these things. It's like, you know, it's a matter of time. You know, eventually you're going to have to stop smoking. You know, eventually you're going to have to stop eating junk food. But you're like fighting. This is resonating for me too. Fighting it. You know, at the bottom we have 4 of Wands. So it's like, 4 of Pentacles. But that could be what's blocking your 4 of Wands, is that you're holding on to these things that you know you've already outgrown. On top here, we have Ace of Cups. So it's like, you know the reason too. It's like, you know why you have to release the things you have to release. But you are kind of like being pretty stubborn at the moment. That's too many. Spirit, what else do they need to hear? Yeah, it's like you're being stubborn at the moment. I don't know what much more to say other than this is like disrupting your foundation, you know? It's something you're not satisfied with, but you're almost coming out of, like, it's like you're done settling for the fact that you are not satisfied, and it's like you want to change that, and you want to take control of the fact that you're not satisfied. It's like you want to bring yourself to a place where you are happier, more content, or just in a space where you can be proud of yourself. Tell me more, Spirit. What do they need to hear right now? What does the audience need to hear? What does the audience need to hear, Spirit? Okay, so we have creator abundance and we have slowing down reverse. So this is not a time to stick. Oh, and there's silence reverse behind that. So, and on here we have adventure. So I'm getting that right now is not a time for you to let stupid things like this, like stupid things, slow you down. Something so insignificant. Like, is it really worth sacrificing whatever future blessings you could have, you know? Is that extra, this is for me, but is that extra soda really worth sacrificing your abundance and your connection to the higher energy? We have adventure here. You know that there's something that you're being prepared for. And we have silence reverse. It's like you're almost yeah, and what I just drew from the top there. Ooh. Okay, so you're almost like avoiding being silent and by yourself because you don't want to break through the illusion. It's like once you break through the illusion, you know you have to, like, when you know better, you do better type things. It's like you almost want to like stay in ignorance. Ignorance is bliss type energy. We have the Lovers reversed and we have aloneness. So you're definitely feeling like, for some of you, this really could be about like working on yourself and knowing that if you want, you know how things, romantically speaking, like things come when you least expect them and blah, blah, blah. The thing is, you have to have the space in the room in your life that you've worked on yourself enough, that you are, you know, self-sufficient, that you're confident in order to be able to call those things in. You know, like if you do it before you are ready, that's too many, then it's not gonna go well. So you need to be working on yourself actively if that's what you want. 707. We have completion and traveling. So it's like you've been on a journey. Maybe this is the healing journey. But you still have that missing piece. There's like something that's still keeping you tied down. It's like something that's with the devil energy at the beginning. It's like there's something that's still, yeah, it's like you haven't been able to break free with the rebel reverse. You see how he breaks chains? Yeah, it's like you haven't been able to break free, and you're also like ignoring your guides at the moment. So maybe this message is definitely a wake-up call. This channel does not get a lot of views, so if you are getting this, it's definitely a wake-up call. You're like ignoring certain signs. It's like you know what the signs are and you feel in your gut that they're about that thing, but you refuse to let something go. What does my collective need to hear about this, Spirit? Oh my God, again? So we have aloneness and Lovers reversed again, but this time they came out with celebration. I'm hearing that this is gonna be worth it. That's what I'm getting. And this doesn't have to be a lot about love per se, but it's like when you align with yourself, with the Lovers reverse here, when you align with yourself, with your inner self, and you come out of this period of like isolation and growth, because you know, a lot of growth has to happen in isolation. But you see how even in aloneness, he's looking towards a light, right? You will come out of this celebratory. You will come out of this thankful that you did that. You will come out of that greater, you know. What was going to fall off here at the top is King of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So it's like, do things the right way. You know how you're supposed to be doing things, and that's going to lead you to the King of Pentacles energy here. Okay, let's see if there's any advice. Any advice for the collective? Oh my God. My sexuality is sacred. So put a lock on that kitty, my girl. Put a lock on that box. Like, you're not supposed to be doing that. It could be that that's what it is. It could be that for a lot of you listening, you know you're not supposed to be sleeping around, and you are. We have I'm grateful for the earth here, so gratitude could be important at the moment. And then sideways, we have the world is blessed to have you, and I am protected by source. Wow. I'm getting a very clear message here that yeah, the world is blessed to have you. Yes, you're a great person, and maybe you feel like you like to share that of yourself. It's like you like to share with people who you are, but not everybody deserves that, because some people actually put your protection at risk. And it could be literal protection, but also like spiritual protection. Like you could be exposing yourself by dealing with these people in this energy, you know. So definitely, and we have clear your karma on top. Yeah, you're not supposed to be doing nothing at this time, my darling. And these people are putting you at risk, spiritually speaking. Like you are basically sacrificing your blessings for that moment of pleasure or whatever it is, you know. And when the time is right for you to share who you are, like for the world to be blessed by having you, whoever it is that deserves you, that will be so much better. We have ruminate here because all the cards fell at this point, and we have mental repetition. So that's the same message twice. Ruminate and mental repetition. For some, I'm hearing this could be somewhat of an obsession, but also we have negativity. So it almost gives, I don't know what the message is there for ruminate and mental repetition. I feel like you're going to know what that's about. Maybe there's a specific person that you keep thinking about that with, but we have negativity here. So I do believe this is attracting some negative energy. And then we have modify. So you need to change that behavior ASAP. ASAP. I can't believe it. I thought it could be a general message, but not. This is definitely about sexuality, sleeping around or something. Yeah, there's something, or yeah, there's some sort of connection that is not, it's not worth what you're investing into it. You know, your sacral at 1221 and then 1222. It's not worth what you're sacrificing. It's like you're giving way more than what you're going to get out of it. You're being drained by it. And you're also putting yourself at risk in terms of like you're risking your protection. The universe does protect you, but you have to also do your part. Does that make sense? The card that fell out here is the Fool. It's foolish behavior. Foolish behavior right now. Whoever this is for, you're gonna know. Foolish behavior. Okay, any last messages, Spirit? Any last messages for the collective? Any last messages for the collective? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. We have rebirth reversed here. Okay, yep. Okay, so we have rebirth reversed here. At the bottom, we have totality reversed. So it's almost like you're doing it out of like, I'm not going to say desperation, but it's like a lack of trust in the universe that you're going to have the person that's going to have everything you want. Like impatience is more like, and it's like they don't compare. It's like the people that you are doing this with, you're like compromising so much of who you are and your standards. We have isolation reverse, new vision reverse, playfulness, sharing reverse. So this is again telling me there's no new vision. You're really playing right now. You're really playing with yourself right now. You should be in isolation and you're not. You should be in isolation and you're not. You're really playing yourself right now. You're sharing what's supposed to be your new vision. You're out here giving it out. You know, you're not conserving what God or the universe wants to give to you. You have rebirth reversed and you have the master. This is something that you need to master for your like growth plan, whatever soul growth plan or whatever. This is a very important lesson that you need to master, and this is what's going to open up the possibilities for you. 1446 could be significant for someone. Anything else here? That's what's going to open up the possibilities for you, but like this is something you need to master. We have silence here. Stop it. Like you're talking to too many motherfuckers right now. Because the thing is, part of it is like when you pillow talk or whatever, you could be telling so much that God told you not to tell nobody. You have silence here, beyond delusion reversed and rightness reversed. So this really could be like, sorry, I got a message. But yeah, you have to, you're being called to like look within and see beyond the illusion. It's like this person that you're dealing with is not ready. Maybe you started with this person thinking they have potential or blah, blah, blah. But whole time, they're just not ready. Like, you have to see beyond the illusion and you have to be quiet at this moment. All right. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining. If this resonated, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. And yeah, this was a spiritually guided message. I'll catch you on the next one.